In the news tonight, cries for justice for Quinton Bacchus continue.
Hell, it's been like hell. We ain't get no justice. Christopher passed through court. We ain't hearing nothing about this story, like nothing.
And protest commence for Jack Dewar's resignation.
The United Nations has one particular convention that is legally binding, and that is the UN Convention on Corruption. We have signed on to that, and so we have the ability, if we want to utilize it to ensure that we are not as corrupt as we currently are.
So many sons lost in the slaughter, blood running in the streets like water, half gun in hands, no friend, no. One man got shot in death in our land, getting rich off the souls of our children. Can you tell us when will this end? How many more must carry this load?
Those were some of the sentiments expressed by family members and friends of Quinton Bacchus, who was shot dead by a policeman at Haslington on the east coast of Demerara 12 days ago, as they stood in the rain with placards chanting for justice outside of the police headquarters. The mother of his son said the days have been painful for the family, and they will not rest until the accused policeman is charged with murder.
Hell, it's been like hell. We ain't get no justice. Christopher passed through court. We ain't hearing nothing about this story, like nothing. Well, I can't say. He's actually father. And all he say he go on a bike. That's all he know. He going on a bike. He don't know anything else.
The 25-year-old man was shot dead by the police on June 10th at Haslington on the east coast of Demerara, and the post-mortem report has revealed that he died as a result of multiple gunshot injuries. The autopsy was performed by government pathologist Dr. Niyal Singh. According to the police's version of the shooting, Bacchus was seen with a gun and opened fire at ranks as they approached him, causing the ranks to return fire, shooting him fatally. In the second version, the force said that Bacchus was targeted in an operation-led investigation by the force, and that he had attempted to sell a gun to an undercover rank. The family is not about to let the police killing of Bacchus be swept under the carpet.
Case, a lot of people might say that it happened already and we're not going to get justice on this case. If we got to go on our knees and we got to beg and cry for justice, we will have it, because we would not stop until we get justice. We deserve justice on this particular case.
No, we're not satisfied as yet, because we really need justice, because they're not coming out to say anything to us, and neither the family.
Acting Commissioner of Police Clifton Aiken promised that an impartial investigation will be done into the matter, and that investigation would be headed by the Police Complaints Authority.
Justice! We want justice! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! We demand justice! We demand justice! We deserve justice!
The next time you're looking for premium packaging, check out Fullworks Packaging Products at 151 Regent Road, Border. Telephone numbers 233-2818 or their mobile on 639-6466. We supply all types of boxes, plates, cups, empty bottles for the supply of juices and coconut water. Fullworks Packaging Products. By Guyana, we build Guyana.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Hey, hold up, then. Who you getting by?
Absolutely.
Me, you had a conversation, sir?
Yes.
You're not supposed to be on the road after hours.
What's up, sibling? Check the time, brethren. The first thing first, it's not even after 6. Secondly, I am not driving. Third and last, brethren, you will get long more in the walk.
You get a lot of big tax now that you're on the road, eh?
You get a lot of big
tax. Me get a lot of money first?
You will get long more in this force, eh?
You threatening me or what, boss, man?
Listen, they say, I know where you live. And I know we use the line in, brethren.
You know why it's lime?
Yes, I know we use the line in.
Why is lime?
You, there's the line by 47 Guyana Street and Sheriff 40 by the Jam Rock Place. Latte Street. I don't know your whereabouts. I don't know. Monday night, just they over there chilling. Tuesday night when they get Hennessy, Tuesday, there. Wednesday night, just they singing karaoke at the back in the little space there. I don't see you. Thursday night is ladies' night and you're there. Plus Friday when you come out for work. You're staying there after work like right there.
Well, what? You get in charge.
But you
get in charge. You know too much.
But I like
you know.
I like
you come from the art.
But listen,
you get in charge when we go to the station. Wait, tell me.
I like telling you is that use there and the beers is cold and the cutters is fresh. That's all I do want to say. Not more. You
get in charge. Get in charge.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Laughter is the best medicine to relieve some of your stress. Cigars and Cognac, Eco Bar and Lounge presents Comedy Tuesdays. This and every Tuesday, featuring Chow Pao, Mark Edwards and others. If that's not enough, come sing your heart's content at our Karaoke Wednesdays. Every Wednesday is a song-filled Wednesday with lots of prizes to be won. Or enjoy our Cocktail Thursdays, the Cigars and Cognac way, with over a dozen mixtures to choose from. Buy one cocktail and get the other one free, with entertainment provided by Gully Rats. Don't waste another Friday night. Kickstart your weekend at Cigars and Cognac, Champagne City. Bottle special all night on Moet and Bel Air Rosé as top DJs entertain the house to keep the vibes pumping as the champagne flows. This and every Friday, Champagne City. Come, enjoy the vibes at your favorite entertainment spot. Laugh, have a beer, enjoy mouth-watering cutters at Cigars and Cognac. For reservations, call 678-479-2.
Today, scores of persons descended outside of the office of the president calling for Jack Dio's resignation to allow for an investigation into the matter. Opposition MPs Christopher Jones and Tabitha Haley said Jack Dio must go.
First, what they do is circle the wagon. You will have statements from all ministers of government endorsing Barra Jack Dio. And then they will come to allege that wherever the information comes from, that there must be some connection to the opposition. We've seen this before. And again, I remind you to look back during the period when Barra Jack Dio served as president in this country. And you would see report after report. I remind you of one of the U.S. State Department report. And no less of a person than Barra Jack Dio himself said that when those persons came to this shore, that they spent a large amount of time with the opposition. And as such, that's how that report is said. Yeah, remember that? So it is nothing new. That is the typical PPP playbook, how they want to put down the documentary that has been aired. It is a most damning revelation. It is some most damning allegations. And we have to be serious as a country. Guyana is known globally. Guyana is now an oil-producing country. And you have people from as far afield who want to invest in this country. And they will do their search. They will Google Guyana And amongst the things that will pop up in Guyana, you would see Guyana for sale. And when they listen to that documentary, it says in that documentary that the Vice President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana is involved in corrupt practices in which he takes bribe in order for people to get business, contract, etc. in this country.
The reality also is that, as far as I'm concerned, the PPP has no real interest in ensuring good governance. They have no real interest in being anti-corrupt. The United Nations has one particular convention that is legally binding, and that is the UN Convention on Corruption. We have signed on to that, and so we have the ability, if we want to utilize it to ensure that we are not as corrupt as we currently are. As is shown by the index, that we are dropping in terms of our corruption, that we are more corrupt as a society right now because of the PPP. My take on it is that, one, there is not going to be much movement from the PPP unless there is public pressure. But the people of the society have to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to allow this to die, or whether or not they're going to use it as and recognize it for what it is. And that is an opportunity to help the PPP to recognize that we would not continue down this line anymore. And the people will have to make a decision as to whether or not they want to go down this line or not.
Jagdeo has the backing of President Afanali, who noted that Jagdeo enjoys his full confidence as he rubbish the opposition's calls for Jagdeo to step aside or be fired to allow for an unbiased investigation. Jagdeo said he was vindicated in the 16-minute documentary, which was aired on the US cable network Showtime last Sunday. In the documentary produced by Vice News, the claims was made by a businessman that Jagdeo accepted bribes for contracts. Based on the documentary, the undercover Vice personnel met with several business persons in the Chinese community who led them to sue, and it was Sue who took them to Jagdeo. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.